As a director, writer, and actor, Justin Theroux does it all in Hollywood. He's showing off those talents in the brand new movie Zoolander 2, which he not only appears in but also co-wrote. I want you to take a look.
Hello. I'm the headmaster, Derek Zoolander. I'm assuming, because I've never met you, ever. Mr. Hansel informs me that you'd like to see your son. Easily arranged. Come. I should tell you, your son is incredibly gifted.
Hey there, sport. I hear someone's a fat little smarty pants.
Leave you to it then.
Justin, good morning. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
First time. Good to have you. I really mean it. Good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
It's a cool thing. Normally when I have an actor in a movie, I say, what was your reaction when the writers told you about the character you're going to play? You wrote the character.
I got to write my own character, which is one of the joys of playing Evil DJ.
What'd you like about him?
He's really kind of more of an extended cameo this time. It's just fun to wear that dumb makeup and put on that terrible scar.
You and Ben co-wrote this movie. Do you do it? Are you the Elton John, Bernie Taupin mold where you're in separate places, you write jokes and then bring them together?
No, it's a pretty good gig because he actually brings, I went in and wrote with him in Hawaii for about a month and change. So it wasn't that awful. Although you could just argue that it's kind of cruel to be in Hawaii and be sitting at a computer. No, we sort of get together, we goof around, make each other laugh, and then go back to our corners, both write, pass our script back and forth. It's kind of like that.
Given the success of the first Zoolander, any rules going into the second? Did you say, here's something we will do, here are things we definitely won't do?
No, we had no rules. We really wanted to, we didn't feel the pressure of really trying to compete with the first one, or at least we tried not to feel the pressure. Once we sort of locked into the ideas that or the sort of the plots and the themes of the show, of the movie. So once we got a couple good sort of anchor scenes and thought we had something funny, it became a joy to write. Really fun.
One of the things you notice when you watch this movie, you got a lot of famous people to do cameos in the film.
Many.
Did anyone say no? Did you go to anybody and they said no thanks?
Virtually no one. I mean, as soon as we started writing, we started getting sort of incoming calls. People, or we'd mention it to someone and they'd say like, oh, we'd love to participate in any way possible. So it was really just about scheduling. We had so many people who, obviously very busy people, so if we could get them to Rome, which is not a hard sell.
Right, exactly.
We could use them.
I was honored to have a tiny cameo. I was watching the movie with my kids. I didn't even get a reaction. Nothing. They didn't turn around. They just kept watching. I was like, did you not just see that? Nothing at all.
know.
Since this is your first time here, let me just kind of go over a couple of things, little kind of this is your life. All right?
My God.
Is it true that you're a tattoo artist?
I wouldn't say artist. I would say I've done tattoos on a good friend of mine and a few other people.
When was the last time you did a tattoo on somebody?
I think I did one about 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So recently?
I have a good friend who's a tattoo artist who does my tattoos, and periodically he lets me ruin parts of his body.
If you were going to do a tattoo on me, what would inspire you? What kind of tattoo would you do?
I'm thinking dolphins or yin-yangs or, a rocker maybe on your back.
No, we don't go to the back. Maybe on the arm. You're a painter?
Occasionally I draw and paint, yes.
You were a bartender in New York.
I was a long-time bartender in New York
Where'd
City.
you work here in New York?
A place called Vaughn, downtown.
I know Vaughn.
Right on
Is it still there?
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
A gorgeous bar.
Did you like that gig?
I love that gig. Yeah, it's really fun. It's a step up from waiter, and you get to talk and chat
But also it forces you to make an instant connection with people, which I think for an actor would be a good talent to have.
You get to be sort of ground level and see the best and the worst of people.
And the last thing I have here is that you are fluent in Mandarin.
No, not fluent.
Can you speak Mandarin?
I can speak a little passable Mandarin. I will not be translating at the UN anytime soon.
All right, so something simple then. I'm Justin Theroux. I co-wrote Zoolander 2 with Ben Stiller. It's a takeoff from the first Zoolander. Okay, go ahead. Something
if I
simple.
Had known it would have been raining, I would have thought to have brought
Say
as many
something in Mandarin.
as possible.
Happy New Year.
新年快乐. Easy.
Is it true? Do we have anybody here who can verify that?
Sure, Justin Theroux, or Jianting, if you will use my Chinese name.
We're going to take your word for it.
All right, thanks.
Justin, it's great to have you on.
Thanks, man.
And we want to tell people that we're going to hear from your co-stars, Kristen Wiig and Will Ferrell, a little later. Zoolander 2 hits theaters February 12th.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.